Hi, this is Rustin from Breakthrough Medical. Thanks for ordering some medication from us. These medications are really going to change your life, so we're really excited that you're going to start taking this medication. This video is for people that are going to learn how to inject the medication on their own at home. If you come into our clinic, we can help you do the injections for the first 4 weeks, and then usually after that we send people home to do it themselves because it's more convenient that way. When you get the medication from us, you'll unpack the box. It'll be delivered overnight to your door. The reason it's overnight is we put these ice packets in it so that the medication will stay cool. Because once you get the medication, it does need to be refrigerated. You can actually put them in the freezer, and that'll make the medication last longer. But if you put it in the freezer, make sure you warm it up to room temperature before you actually inject it. So in your packet, you're going to get a couple things. You're going to get your medication. You're going to get a pack of syringes. I've only got one here, but you're going to get, a whole pack of them, 10 or something like that. And then we'll also give you some of these alcohol prep pads, okay? So I'm just going to show you real quickly how to do a self-injection. There's a couple places you can do it. The most popular spot is just right here on your belly. You can do top side, you can do bottom side. Anywhere where there's some volume that you can pinch. Now these needles are actually pretty short. These are insulin needles, and the actual metal part that you inject is pretty tiny and short. So it just goes under your skin a little bit. It doesn't even hurt that much, especially if you're injecting it into an area where you've got some volume. You're not going to have a lot of nerve endings there, so you won't really feel it very much. I prefer to do it on the belly. That's what I'll show you today. But you can also do it on the back of your arm. Some people hold their arm up and do it like that. You can also do it on the back, your lower back here, where you have a little bit of volume there. I'm not going to show you this part, but you can also do it on your thighs if you want to. But anywhere where you can grab a little bit of volume, you can do that injection. So what I'm going to show you first is how to draw the medication out of the vial. You're going to get a little vial like this from our pharmacy, right? Sometimes you'll get one. Sometimes you'll get two. This one, if you get two, you'll get smaller ones, but this one's one single one here. So this one's right out of the freezer. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pause the video. I'm going to warm this up in my hand just for a couple minutes until it reaches room temperature, and then I'm going to come back and show you the rest of the video. Okay, we're back. I've warmed up this vial in my hand just for a couple minutes until the liquid, there was like a little iceberg in there before. So once that ice is gone and it's liquid, you can tell by just looking at it that it's all liquid now. So that's ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my alcohol pad here. I'm first going to just swab the top of the vial just to make sure it's nice and sanitary there. And then I'm going to take the swab and I'm going to pick a spot on my belly and I'm just going to swab the skin there. Okay? Then after that, I'm going to take that syringe and I'm going to pull some medication out of that vial, and then I'm going to inject the syringe into my belly like that, and then push the plunger down to put the medication in, pull it straight out, and then I'll show you how to dispose of the syringes as well. So let's start with this alcohol wipe. So you're just going to swab the top of the vial like that just to make sure it's nice and sterile and sanitary. Then you're going to pick a spot on your belly. Okay, so I'm going to show you my belly. Sorry for the nudity here. I like to pick a spot, for me it works because I have moles on my skin. So I just pick a spot where there's a mole so that I can remember where I swabbed it, so that when I do the medication, then I can get the right spot. Okay, this is the syringe once you open it up out of the plastic. The bottom here is the plunger, and it's marked out in units of 100. Okay, so this syringe holds 1 milliliter of medication, right? If you filled it all the way up all the way to 100, that would be 1 milliliters, and the volume of your vials are also measured in milliliters. So the amount of volume you get out of your vial, that'll tell you how many shots that you can get. All right, we use these units here to tell us the number of units of medication to take. This is based on your titration schedule. Titration is a fancy word that means ramp up. It's true for both tirzepatide and semaglutide, but especially for semaglutide, we recommend you start with a small dose and titrate up, or you ramp up over time as your body gets used to the medication. We do that because we want enough medication that you lose weight, but not so much that it makes you feel nauseated or sick. Okay? So then I'm going to take that cap off there, and I'll show you I don't know if you can see it on the camera here, but it's just a tiny little needle. It's not really a big deal at all. I'm going to push the plunger in so that there's no air in there. Okay? Then I'm going to insert it into the vial, right, the rubber part in the center of the vial, straight in, 90-degree angle. And I'm going to flip it over so the medication can come out. Then draw the medication out by pulling this plunger down, okay? And we'll give you a titration schedule so you know how many units to take, okay? If you're on semaglutide for the first time, it's usually going to be 10 units for you, but make sure you check with your medic on the amount of medication that you should be taking. Okay, so I'm going to draw out that much. That's what I'm taking there. You just pull the vial straight out. If you bend the needle, you won't be able to use it. So make sure you insert the needle straight in and straight out of the vial. Same thing when you inject it into your skin. Make sure it's a 90-degree angle, straight in, straight out. And you don't want to bend it, okay? So I've got the medication in there. I'm now going to remember that spot that I picked, which is right here by this mole, okay? And I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see very well there, but I'm just going to go straight in. Okay, it's in the skin, right? Doesn't even hurt. I'm just going to push that plunger down slowly. Okay. Don't even feel it. And then you just pull it straight out again. Okay, just like that. And now you've taken your shot. Now I want to show you how to get rid of the syringe as well. At the clinic, we have a little disposal bin that we use, right? But at home, what you're going to do is you're going to bend that needle down so that it can't be used again, okay? So you just bend that needle down. You can just stick it on like the table or something like that. You put the cap back on it, right? And then once you've done that, you can throw it in the garbage. That's fine. We just want to make sure that no one can use that needle again. And that's it. You've taken your first shot. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We'll get on a video call. We're willing to coach you through this. The first time is the hardest, but after that, no problem. So good luck, and I hope you make your goal. Thanks. Bye.